Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? This is a huge cup of coffee this morning out here in San Diego, California. We will be live at 12 noon Eastern. Guys, there's been an article just released, Nibiru shock. Physicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, a physicist, thinks that Doomsday Planet X does not exist and that it's a work of fiction. Now, the problem is you've got a lot of scientists, including currently NASA scientists, that are Mike Brown and Sebastian, who are every night sitting in Hawaii, looking through that special observatory telescope, looking for the mysterious Planet X or Nibiru or Planet Number 9, whatever you want to call it. He's decided to come out and just say, look, it's a work of fiction in a video clip. I believe that this is being released because of our conference we're holding in Cincinnati, Ohio. I truly believe this. They go after, they call conspiracy theorists, doomsday preachers, that kind of thing. Matter of fact, here's what the article says. Nibiru, also known as Planet X or Wormwood, which is in the Bible, by the way, Wormwood, is a supposed wayward planet hell-bent on destroying life on Earth as we know it. Doomsday preachers and conspiracy theorists who believe in Nibiru bizarrely claim the planet orbits the sun once every 3,600 years or so, and Nibiru is said to be 10 times the size of Earth. And his arrival will herald the start of the apocalypse. Despite assurances from the world's leading scientific authorities and astronomers, many conspiracists still peddle this doomsday hoax. It's not a doomsday hoax. Matter of fact, myself, who gets mentioned a lot in these articles, I've always said, I don't care what you call it, Planet X, Nibiru, Planet Number 9, the Goblin, a dwarf star, a binary system, Wormwood. The Bible calls two deep impacts. One has got to be an asteroid. It's a burning mountain that crashes into the sea. This is in Revelation 8:8. And the second deep impact is a burning star called Wormwood that obviously hits, it must be a comet or a piece of a comet, and it hits the earth. It brings so much radiation, it poisons the water, the rivers, and the aqueducts of the earth, and it poisons the fresh water, turning it into wormwood or turning it bitter or poisonous. It's radiation. Now, these are biblical scriptures. Based on that, you have to then look at the science and say, what could cause this? Well, one would be, let's look at the historical text. Let's read, first of all, from the Torah. Jewish accounts, biblical accounts of the plagues of Egypt, that something caused tremendous effects on the planet, 10 different plagues, including the earth going dark for 3 days, and plagues of locusts and flies and lice, and the water turning blood red, and all kinds of things, frogs, and even the death of the firstborn. Now, the same time period, if you look at the Peruvian texts, they talk about massive tsunamis, about 500 foot high, torrential rainfalls, massive hailstorms, thunderbolts that kill people. And then if you read the texts of the historical accounts of the same period with the Mayans, they talk about very similar things, okay? Incredible rains and strong straight line winds and apocalyptic flooding and flash flooding. If you look at the same time period, what the Asians wrote, similar accounts again, and also plagues. When you read the accounts of the pharaohs, it talks about the same exact plagues that's written in the Torah in the book of Exodus. So, and then when you listen to the legends of the North American Indians that was handed down, they have very similar accounts, same time period, that the Peruvians and the Mayans said. So no. This isn't, we have factual account that something happened during the plagues of Egypt. Well, what caused it? Then you start reading the scientific account of what a binary system making a return trip around us again, what it can do to the earth. Why are there underground cities being built all over the world, every major government? Why is Elon Musk freaking out saying we got to get people on the moon and got to get some people on Mars. What are the hidden secrets that are being held back from the general public? And why are we worried about shooting down an asteroid or an incoming comet if there's nothing going to hit us? And why are there so many volcanoes now and earthquakes increasing and sinkholes? And because the Bible told us these things would increase in the last days. Apparently, this return trip of Planet X or Nibiru or Planet number 9 is really the coming apocalypse, the end of days. Science is actually confirming it. And I think that I really believe this. I'm not sure. I can't prove this, but I think that Neil deGrasse Tyson has been sent out to debunk with no facts at all. Just throw it out. He's got a title at the end of his name and just throw it out there. Well, you know what? If he can just throw that out there without any scientific backup, I will throw out there with scientific proof, documentation of all of these ancient texts that were written, biblical ramifications of the plagues of Egypt, and prophecy that tells you, the Bible says in the last days there's going to be blood and fire and pillars of smoke, and the sun will be darkened and the moon shall turn to blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wormwood is real. It's going to happen. What? I think that maybe this conference that I'm hosting in Cincinnati, Ohio, needs to be attended by everyone. I invite Neil deGrasse Tyson to attend the conference because there we're going to be revealing actual information given to us from NASA, from a NASA scientist on the complete study of Planet X. We're going to reveal it. He put it in a little flash drive. We're going to put it out there for you. John Moore is going to reveal his intelligence briefings from when he was with the Navy intelligence and all the information he's done on the sea waters rising from a pole shift caused by this binary system. I have shared with you with Mike from around the world time and time again of things that are taking place, the effects that are going on right now. And we're going to even bring in Clyde Lewis from Ground Zero to help explain some of the effects, the scientific effects, the pros, the cons, the understandings of this. And I will give you the biblical ramification in a full presentation of why you do need to be awake. We're in the end times. So I'm not throwing Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson under the bus. I'm just thinking I'm inviting him to attend our conference, Cincinnati. It's in Blue Ash, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, one day only, May 11th. May 11th. May 11th. Get your tickets now for this conference. This is the most powerful conference ever held on Planet X or Nibiru or Wormwood or whatever you want to call it. It is a prophecy unfolding right before your very eyes. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He's coming. And so is the coming apocalypse.